Hey, what is up? Gun safety is very important. Entitled parents need to respect the range. By Spartan_with_a_gun. This happened last week, so I'm trying to wrap my head around it still. Firstly, I love guns. Nearly everything about them. The sound, the recoil, the fireball. What I don't like is when an idiot is given one. When idiots have guns, people get killed. So when I see an EP and her 9yo son at a gun range, I was initially happy that this kid was being taught at a young age. I go to my bay, right next to EP and son, who was actually quite nice, when I see EP's handgun pointed at me. So I jump out of the way of the barrel, and tell her to keep it downrange. She scoffs at me, pulls the not loaded BS, to which I reply that I don't care, always treat it like it's loaded. I had two guns with me. My Springfield XD40 subcompact handgun, and my AR-15. Now, continuing the story. You should all know who is who in terms of abbreviations. The kid goes up to shoot. He starts firing, and when he's done, he sets the gun down so that T points at me. Being a kid, and probably new, I tell him to always keep it downrange, for safety. He acknowledges this, and points the gun back, when I feel a firm smack to the back of my head. EP, don't talk to my son like that. Me, I'm trying to teach him gun safety. If anybody gets shot at one of these ranges, the place can get shut down. EP, don't talk back to me. She moves to hit me again, to which I hover my hand over my XD40 which was resting on the table. That sends her enough signal to back off. When she goes up to shoot, she pulls the trigger, to which nothing happens. She points the gun at me again, to which this time I yell at her to keep it downrange. She decides to ignore me. Me, mom, if the gun misfires, keep it downrange because it may have had a delayed firing. EP, shut up, asshole. I go back to shooting my handgun, to which I see, once again, that the gun is pointed at me. The worst part? She was fiddling with the gosh darned trigger. To those who don't know, the rule is that you can point your gun at somebody if you feel they genuinely jeopardize your life. I wasn't quite there yet, so I called over range safety. Range safety told her off, and she listened, until she did the same damned thing. Now I point my gun at her. EPWH, what the fuck you doing? Me, keep your gun downrange. Range safety comes over to calm me down, and he takes the gun from EP. Then EP tries to throttle range safety. So I take the gun from him, and field strip it, disassembly in case of emergency. I noticed the safety was on, but the gun was fully loaded. So I point my gun at EP and tell her to get on her knees with her hands behind her head. EP, I'll sue you for this bullshit. Me, to the little kid, never say anything you have heard today until you are older. Back to EP, go ahead. I'll just show that camera footage. Range safety calls the cops, and when they arrive, I field strip both my guns. I get cuffed, asked a few questions, and then released to put my guns in their cases. EP is screaming bloody murder as she's taken away, and the kid is just crying. So then I go to the kid, and try to calm him down. EP then screams that I'm trying to kidnap her son. I just back away, and the kid has calmed down, and just put my hands up. Cops close the car door, and then they get contacts for the kid's dad. Still waiting for a court date. I will update you when I do get one. Thanks for watching. We are posting new content daily. Please like and subscribe.